Hi, this is Talon Jane. This is FTE 211, week 8 assignment, and my final assignment with SDI. Let's go ahead and get started. This being the 8th week of the final course at SDI, I noticed that students posted into the discussion boards a little sooner than they had in previous courses, where I was usually one of the first ones to post. I don't think I was the first one any of the 8 weeks, so the instructor was right on top of it, provided a lot of his own professional opinions about things, and there was a lot of back and forth discussion. In this course, you see more genuine questions about the subject or genuine ideas about, other students' posts. So, directly interacted with several students. David Marino was one that kind of reached out to me. We discussed several things. I had a lot of people that commented on these YouTube videos, so there was a lot of interaction between me and the other students and the instructor. When comparing the guidance we were given throughout the coursework with, say, guidance that we'd see from experts, that we're looking up, whether that's through web pages or other YouTube videos, I didn't see a lot of conflicting information. I did see some information maybe that I wouldn't necessarily follow. I went through, just to show you, this is empty. There's nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. Magazine's over here. I went through and upgraded lots of parts of my 1911. Some parts that I upgraded, I went back and took off later. I originally put an ambidextrous safety on here and I took that off. I didn't like the way it felt, and it added too much girth to the sides of the firearm. I like the way the factory one worked better. One piece of advice I got during week 1 was to hold off on upgrading the hammer and the beaver tail, because there may be some additional modifications that needed to happen to the firearm. I don't remember which student it was that made that comment. He was absolutely right. I ended up having to grind some parts of the firearm away and some parts of the beaver tail in order for it to fit. A little stressful, but I ended up with a product that I'm pretty proud of. It looks pretty nice, functions. I'm pretty happy with that. I think overall the trigger work that we did and the modifications that I made, extended slide release, new hammer, new safeties, new, everything, turned this into a lot better looking firearm, and it feels a lot better in the hand, especially with the upswept beaver tail. I don't think I saw 2 videos throughout this course that somebody did the same thing twice, even the way you disassemble or assemble the firearm. I will say, however, that, there are fundamentals that have to be maintained. One of those fundamentals, obviously, is safety. If you're doing something that's not safe, the same way we just cleared the firearm and we picked it up. Number 2 is don't do anything you're not comfortable with. If you're not comfortable doing work for something or on something, don't take the job as a gunsmith. If I screwed it up, I screwed it up, and it was my firearm in the end. I'm glad I did it, but the reason why I did it was I feel like that's a common change that people would want to their guns, and I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was doing and that I could produce something that looked good, was functional, and everything else. So as far as additional training, after I complete SDI, I've already signed up with Montana Technical University to attend their machining courses starting next spring. In January, I'd like to go to Cerakote School in Oregon and basically attend that so that I can be a certified Cerakote applicator. I'd like to attend AGI's school that they have for appraisals so that I can offer that as a certified appraiser. There's a lot of courses. I don't think you should ever stop learning. There's a lot of ability to get industry standard courses through Glock or SIG or anything else, and eventually I'd like to take a lot of those. So yeah, I don't see any reason to stop learning just because I'm finishing up with my time at SDI. Just because this is my final assignment, I would like to say thank you to everybody who watched my videos throughout this. Thank you to all of the instructors that I had, especially those that subscribed after the classes. Thanks a lot to SDI for the education and the ability to start my own business, and look forward to future videos that don't have the assignment curriculum attached to them. So thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one.